What are you doing? Playing video games.
Hey everybody, Zotaku here. If you're like me, you've probably seen or bought some sort of gaming accessory in your life. Gaming accessories try to enhance your gaming experience. Now there are plenty of accessories that do add a lot to the game, but there are also some that don't add much. So I'm gonna talk to you about my top 5 worst gaming accessories. R.O.B, the robotic operating buddy. Alright, so when you think of R.O.B nowadays, you probably think of him as a character in Mario Kart or in Smash Bros. But R.O.B actually came out back in 1983 when the video game industry almost crashed because all the games that came out played the same. Anyways, in 1985 when they released the very popular NES, they decided to boost the sales by packaging it with R.O.B, which was a toy that would catch the eye of a kid that was like, hey, it's a robot! And then they would buy him, bring him home, and be welcomed to this. Yeah, R.O.B was pretty bad. He was slow, clunky, hard to set up, and he literally had only 2 games that worked with him. In the end, I put this little guy at number 5, mostly on the fact that he played a part in saving the video game industry. The Power Glove. Oh dang. This was one of the biggest gaming disappointments ever. So a long time ago, there was a pretty popular movie called The Wizard. You've probably seen or heard about it before, but if you haven't, it's basically a really long commercial for Super Mario Bros. 3 and the Power Glove. This movie, just like a commercial would, made the Power Glove look insane. Like you could be the coolest looking person ever, you could control everything with just moving your hand, and you had the power. But when it came out, it just killed a lot of the expectations it had, and it just plain out didn't work. You could use it and it would rarely get the buttons you wanted it to. In the end, it was just better to use a regular controller. Alright, so if you're like me, you love Animal Crossing, except for a certain recent one. If you've been a long-time Animal Crossing fan, you probably know about the Wii Speak. The Wii Speak was a device that you could hook up to your Wii and it would let you voice chat. Yep, that's it. Now, it wasn't like your average gaming headset, which is properly built, having headphones in and the mic right up to your face so you can move around talking and have no issues. This was a solid piece of plastic you threw on the floor and spoke into. The main problem was that 1, it was on the floor and you had to kneel down to talk into it. 2, the quality is better on a Rock Band mic.
Let me go to your hotel now.
And 3, it was only compatible with 13 games in total, and only 2 of them being first-party Nintendo games. There was also this WiiWare game, which is kind of like the original Wii U chat, but actually didn't crash every 2 seconds. You could add people and chat with them on there, just like any instant messenger nowadays. But right now in 2015, this item is literally useless, as Nintendo's Wi-Fi servers have shut down. Also, the Wii Speak was apparently so bad that Nintendo went out and said for companies not to use it in their games. So this one is actually a pack of a bunch of different accessories called the SP Ultimate Pack. Great. This thing is just a bunch of random pieces of plastic. We got faceplates, radios, speakers that don't work, and necklaces. Yep, necklaces. And this is what it looks like when you put every single one of these accessories together on your Game Boy. Yep, this is real. So this one was made by the one and only Sega. The Sega Activator, in my opinion, is the worst video game accessory of all time. There was even a training video for the Sega Activator that showed you how to work the thing. So the main point of this is that there were 7 panels that you would place in an octagonal shape, plug it in, boot up a game, and you're set. It worked by sending infrared lasers upwards, and you would move your feet and hands over them to click the buttons. Sega wanted games to be more active, and by making this, they just made everything look, well, like this. The main problem was that it once again, like most of these accessories, didn't work half the time, and just made you look like that. Let's see if the training video is any better than the product itself.
Movements, and a lower level for leg movements. You are the
Wait, rewind that?
You are the controller.
You are the controller.
No! No! You. I'm gonna do this on behalf of all gaming peripherals.
What? No!
Then why didn't you keep me?
Well, you kinda sucked.